I'm Nikki, I'm 38 years old, and I'm from South Florida. So before I tried the matchmaking service, I was very exhausted from dating. I'd been single for a while, almost 7 years. We went to Brulé in Delray Beach. And as soon as I saw him, I got nervous because I said, oh wow, he's actually cute, because going in, it was a blind date. So my thoughts at first were, he was nice to talk to on the phone, but what does he look like? Am I gonna be attracted to him? But he made me feel really comfortable on the date. He asked me a lot of questions. He was a really good listener, and I really liked him.
I'm Frank, I'm 40 years old. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania originally and relocated to South Florida. You know, I was a very independent person throughout my life, and all through my 20s and then into my 30s, I saw a lot of my friends get married, have kids, and that's really what changed my, need and want and my desire to, have a family. The dating apps did not go as well as I thought. I needed to try something different, and I really took a risk and a chance to move forward with myself. And I think taking this approach with the matchmaking company really gave me that confidence in being able to find that person. And then one day while I was at work, I got a phone call out of the random blue, and it was from one of the matchmakers, and it happened to be for Nikki. I felt like I really wanted to give this a try. You know, we connected and talked on the phone. We did talk on the phone for a little bit longer than what was expected for us to be talking, but she's a great conversationalist, and we really connected on the phone. And, of course, it was blind, so we had to see ourselves, for the first time on our date. And after seeing her, she's a very beautiful woman. I mean, that just like secured everything for me that I felt when we first connected, and we hit it off ever since.
What was your first impression of me?
Absolutely stunningly beautiful. Obviously, we can't, we don't have looks involved into this process, but, I was a little skeptical. I was hoping you would look good, but you exceeded, all those expectations.
I just thought you did such a good job. You continue to do such a good job, always asking me questions, always listening to what I have to say, and asking follow-up questions, and you seem interested in me.
Yeah, I like to really be involved, in her life and understand like the things that she has going on with her. So, I take pride in being a good listener, and I really like listening to the things that she has to say.
What's something we connected on right away?
Well, we definitely discussed about kids. You really want to have kids someday, and so do I. We are getting to that age range where, it is a little riskier to be able to have a kid, especially with somebody, not having a kid already. That's what I worried about for myself. And I feel like whenever you told me that actually on the first date, I felt really good about that.
I was losing a lot of hope before you, and since being with you, you've made me feel hopeful again about life and about, wow, I can actually maybe have a family and have these things that I dreamed of that I was sort of starting to think I couldn't have anymore.
Reassurance and security.
Yeah.
I find that women value that the most, almost. And, I'm very convicted in my feelings and honest. So when I tell her like I'm committed, like I am fully committed.